Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Muy buenas tardes, bienvenidos a un show más de su plataforma digital, We Love Nogales. Y como pues, cada semana siempre tenemos algo muy importante y algo de beneficio para la comunidad. Y pues como en esta ocasión pues no faltaba más, ¿verdad? Tenemos gente muy importante aquí en el estudio que nos va a hablar sobre un proyecto que es de mucho beneficio para la comunidad y sobre todo para los artistas de la localidad. Así que en esta ocasión, I'm just going to ask Christina if she can introduce herself and let the audience know where you come from and what is the purpose of your visit.
Mm-hmm. The purpose of the visit tonight?
Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you for inviting me.
It's a pleasure.
I'd like to talk about the new opera house that the Santa Cruz Foundation for the Performing Arts has built in Patagonia. And our mission is to present high quality, beautiful concerts in an intimate setting with world-class musicians during the season from November to April.
Wow, that's great. So I think, bueno, yo lo voy a traducir, ¿ok? I'm going to translate a little bit. So, en este caso nos acompaña Cristina Wilhelm.
Yes.
And ella viene a presentar lo que es la nueva Opera House que está aquí en Patagonia. Y pues es una casa de música donde ahí ofrecen conciertos de nivel mundial en un ambiente muy íntimo y aparte pues de muy buena calidad. Se llama The Santa Cruz Foundation for the Performing Arts, que pues inició pues hace más de 10 años, ¿verdad? Pero la casa empezó un poquito después. También tenemos a nuestro amigo Evan. Evan, please introduce yourself and let us know who you are.
My name is Evan Corey, and I'm a pianist born and raised here in Nogales. And I was away for many years, but now I'm back, and I was lucky enough to be artist in residence at the Opera House all of last season. So now we're in our second season, and we're very excited.
Sí, y nuestro compañero es Iván Cori. Él es un pianista de aquí el local de Nogales que se fue a estudiar y después ya regresó y ahorita es un residente que vive ahí lo que es en el área del Opera House y donde está viviendo y aparte pues también está trabajando pues toda la temporada, ¿verdad? Y dando sus conciertos en piano. Just talk a little bit more about the Opera House. Please let us know. I know, and I know that you used to be the different towns right here in Nogales in the area, in the Santa Cruz County. They used to have like opera houses too. I think that they used to perform in the West time like a can performance, and the people go to reunite right there, and after the mining work and being all day working, there is a place where they have to entertainment, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Long time ago.
A long time. Well, yes, about 100 years ago, Patagonia had an opera house. Nogales had an opera house. There are still opera houses around. One is in Tombstone.
Oh, okay.
And all throughout the West, when the towns were being developed, when the mines were coming in, and when the railroads came in, the developers wanted to attract people to come to invest and live, and so they would build an opera house to show that they had culture and civilization and all that. But many touring companies then came from the East Coast and brought their performers with them, and they would give concerts and shows at all these little towns out west. And it was mostly plays. They did a lot of plays, like Shakespeare.
Right.
And then they started doing minstrel shows, and then concerts and light opera. And that's how it all began. So now we're trying to revive the tradition of an opera house where people can come locally and listen to wonderful music.
Yes, great. Algo muy importante, ¿verdad? Un dato muy interesante es que estamos platicando con Cristina de que las casas de ópera pues existen desde hace bastante tiempo, ¿no? Hace más de 100 años. Y era una forma de cómo cuando se estaba desarrollando lo que son las minas, cuando vino el tren, y una forma de tener entretenimiento y también dejar saber a las diferentes comunidades que también teníamos cultura. Pero en aquel tiempo pues todos los artistas pues, nos traían de diferentes partes de de la nación para que vinieran y hicieran sus presentaciones. Se hacían muchas obras referentes de Shakespeare, de obras de teatro, había muchas también presentaciones de artistas, cantantes y diferentes eventos con el fin pues de que hubiera un lugar de entretenimiento por todos los trabajadores, pero también para la gente que venía e invertía en esta área, ¿verdad? Que supieran que también teníamos cultura. Y no nada más aquí en Patagonia, en Nogales, regularmente en todas las ciudades poblados tenían ese tipo de casas de ópera, de música, donde la gente venía pues para poder dar a conocer sus espectáculos. Así es, ¿verdad, Iván? Eso fue. Y una forma pues nosotros de mantener, ¿verdad? Y de seguir las tradiciones es pues también creando esta Opera House que ahorita existe ahí aquí en Patagonia. What is the name ¿cuál es el nombre de la Opera House?
Benderly Kendall Opera House.
¿Por qué no nos platicas un poquito de Benderly?
Okay. Pues son dos personas que donaron para hacer este proyecto posible. La primera fue Ginny Benderly y ella donó para empezar la fundación hace más de, creo que 12 años.
Okay.
About 12 years ago, right, Christina, when Ginny Benderly gave the seed money to start
2006.
Okay, so exactly 12 years ago. Y su visión, su meta era construir una sala de conciertos donde se podría dar conciertos de música de cámara y lo más importante para ella era tener un lugar donde es algo íntimo, donde la audiencia puede estar muy cerca de los músicos y pueden platicar y tener un ambiente más casual. Ajá. Y el segundo señor es señor John Kendall de Patagonia y cuando inició este proyecto pues su familia fue uno de los fundadores de Patagonia.
Okay.
Y pues se emocionó mucho que iban a construir este edificio y él puso el dinero para completar la construcción.
So it's great.
Yeah. So it's named after the two of them.
The two of them.
Yes.
So I was reading a little bit about how it started, Christina, and it was basically with Jeannie Benderly that she started with the money seed that they to start this big project, isn't it?
Yes.
And she was also part of the Santa Cruz Foundation for the Performance Arts.
Well, she was one of the founders.
Okay.
And yes, and she was also in the chorus that I had
the
mentioned,
chorus.
the Santa Cruz Singers.
Mhm.
Yes, and when I approached her, she said yes, this is what she's always wanted. Actually, the Opera House is her dream, not mine. But
Wow.
I promised her that we would follow through, and so it's her legacy that she's left to the community.
All right.
It's a wonderful place, and we're hoping that a lot of people will come soon.
And also Jeannie, she was very interested in help also to the youth, isn't it, in the community for the youth program, because the Winsong.
Yes.
She's part because she's
Yes.
very into the
Free
community
the children,
also too.
Free the Children, yes,
right.
and Winsong, yes, and also Hilltop Gallery.
Wow.
She had
she's
also was one of the
part
founders
them
there.
founders. That's great. So Virginia
Yeah.
gave us a lot to the community.
She gave an
isn't it?
awful lot to the community. She really did. She died in 2009, and she was really a patron of the arts in the true sense of the word.
Wow, it's great. And also I know that you guys too, you and your husband, that are working a lot to have this project complete. And also we know that you come from outside, isn't it?
From outside?
From outside. Well, it's another way to come from Boston.
Yes, that's outside.
Yeah, it's from outside. But you know, this is very important because we see like people that they come and they are part because they feel welcome. They feel good in this community, and also you work hard to bring something back. It's something that I mentioned it too because when I came here a long time ago, I came without speaking any English at all, so I have to learn the language and try to be involved in the community actively. And I think something that I do the same way is because I appreciate what I receive. They feel that I feel welcome, and that's what I give back to. And it feels like it's something that you guys doing too for us, for our community. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I believe very strongly that when you choose to live in a place. You choose it because
It's
there's
true.
something there for you, you know, and you must give back.
And remember,
You
this
must.
community in Nogales is come from different places.
Oh, absolutely.
We come from outside too. I came from
Yeah.
actually from the south of Sonora State, but also we have a Korean people, Korean community. We have people from Israel. We have people from different places. Isn't it? It's like a mosaic from different cultures and different people, and that's what Nogales exists and why we are here. So it's great.
Thank you.
So, Cristina or Evan, something that you would like to include in this about the Opera House? Let us know at this time how many people is involved right there. How do you guys sustain itself? And because I think it's very important to know also that this is something that we need to contribute to, to keep that one working and functioning.
Well, there's a extremely supportive community in the Patagonia and Sonoita and in this area where it all started with house concerts about 10 years ago, right?
No, the house concert started
Way back?
Way back in 2006.
Okay, 2006. So,
It was the first concert.
right. So, in the first house concerts, we might have had, a handful of people, but little by little it started growing. So,
Right.
when the Opera House was built, the audience was already there. We had a supportive audience from the very beginning. A lot of new venues need to build that. So really, the audience is what sustains the foundation, and even to build it, many people donated, and there's Patagonia is such a they really cherish the arts there. I mean, per capita, it's I think the most artistic place in the country, probably, because in that one street there's the Creative Arts Association, the Opera House, there's galleries across the street, and so it's been. But I think ultimately the Opera House is it allowed for people to come together, people that love music
And also to enjoy a very quality performance. And
like to add anything?
Yes, well, and I think what I would like to say is that the mission is really to bring people together through music.
Right.
And I think what Evan was saying about our core group, the audience, they're like family now, And so when we get together, the people who come to all the concerts, they know each other,
Right.
and they have conversations. So it's really working from my perspective. It's really working well that way. Not to mention the wonderful concerts.
Right, it's true. So I will explain the audience in Spanish a little bit what we talk. So basically lo que estamos platicando ahorita, hablábamos, por ejemplo, yo le pregunté a Cristina que ella pues viene de fuera. Y cómo ella también pues se ha encariñado mucho porque se sintió bienvenida en esta comunidad, y cómo también se ha esforzado, verdad, para ella trabajar junto con su esposo para que se lleve a cabo este proyecto. Y yo le explicaba que yo también vengo de fuera, ¿verdad? Y también, uno a veces cuando trabaja en esta comunidad, pues es una forma de agradecer y dar lo que ha recibido. Y aparte, pues que Nogales, recuerden que somos una comunidad como un mosaico con diferentes culturas que se va formando, y venimos de diferentes partes, diferentes países, y es por eso que Nogales existe, ¿no? Hablamos que vienen unos de Grecia, otros vienen de Israel, otros vienen de Corea, de México, de diferentes partes del mundo, y que vamos formando pues una comunidad en la que al final de cuentas pues estamos viviendo y contribuyendo, ¿no? También les preguntaba a mis amigos, y Evan me decía, de que cómo se sostiene, cómo se dio a conocer pues este proyecto de la Casa de Ópera, y me comenta pues de que Patagonia es una comunidad que se apoyan en mucho. Aparte que este proyecto, antes de que existiera la ópera, ya se hacían conciertos, ¿verdad? Conciertos desde 2006, donde los eventos se hacían en casas privadas, pues porque no tenían un lugar en donde asistir y donde reunirse para llevar a cabo pues este tipo de eventos y de presentaciones. Así que existe ya desde antes, y desde antes ya se conocía el grupo, y ya estaban trabajando pues desde mucho antes en tener esto, ¿verdad? La visión es siempre era tener un lugar donde ellos pudieran venir, un lugar íntimo, un lugar de calidad, donde pudieran ellos traer sus presentaciones, y aparte pues convivir con el resto de la comunidad y dar a conocer su arte, y es lo que ahorita pues está llevando a cabo. La forma en que ellos más se sostienen es cuando la gente va, compra los boletos y va y visita y ve este tipo de música pues que es de a nivel mundial, porque realmente hay músicos de diferentes partes del del mundo que vienen y hacen sus presentaciones, y aparte con muy buena calidad, ¿verdad? Recuerden que Evan también, les digo, ¿de dónde vienes tú de tu educación en cuanto a la música? Porque nos platicas un poquito de ti, ¿verdad?
Ok, muy bien. Pues yo estudié en Nueva York, en Manhattan School of Music y Juilliard School. Estuve estudiante por 13 años y pues sí, tocando piano y harpsichord también, el clavecín. Y pues yo siempre cuando vivía en Nueva York estaba pensando, quiero regresarme a Nogales.
Sí, claro.
Siempre fue mi meta, creo que. Y ya, ya después de 5 o 6 años de decir lo mismo, pues lo tenía que hacer.
No, y qué bueno que estás aquí de regreso, ¿verdad? Y trayéndonos a conocer todo lo que aprendiste, tu arte, y de ser parte también fundamental de este proyecto, ¿verdad? Porque de repente tenemos como andas correteando con artistas, llevando, trayendo y consiguiendo.
No, pues yo
practicando.
soy muy afortunado porque es oportunidad de invitar amigos también que pueden venir a tocar conciertos y han venido muchos amigos.
Sobre todo
creo que los veo más,
¿verdad?
A mis amigos viviendo aquí que cuando estaba en Nueva York.
En Nueva York, sí, eso pasa,
sí,
¿verdad?
Pero no, sí, es muy, muy bonito tener esa oportunidad. Y algo también que quiero decir siento que vivo en la carretera entre Nogales y Patagonia. Y es hermosa, no sé si...
Oh, sí,
es I-82, el 82 es un scenic route de Arizona y para mí es como una meditación, o sea, entonces antes de los conciertos puedes ir a meditar y llegas a un concierto y...
Muy calmado y
sí,
relajado.
muy calmado,
¿verdad?
muy bonito.
De hecho, sí, es uno de los mejores carreteras escénicas que existen, e inclusive hasta para la familia ciclista, ¿verdad? También les gusta mucho pasear para aquel rumbo. I'm saying that the road is very scenic, and even for the cyclist family, they love to ride in that direction to Patagonia because it's very, very beautiful. It's great.
And for people in the audience that are coming from Nogales, they always, are excited to, have those 20 minutes in between.
So they take a big package. They have a beautiful scenic views from the road, and also they get very quality concerts and performance. So they go happy. So they go back so happy.
Absolutely.
I thought about the scenic view, but
well, it's something that you can add to the add value to the concert, isn't it?
Yes, you get to see all these
add on sales, like in retail, add on sales.
I'll have to remember that.
There's more benefits in future from
exactly.
for the performance. Yeah. So we are very happy for this program, for this project that finally it came out y ya se está llevando a cabo. Ustedes tienen un programa, ¿no? You guys have a program for this year. Why we don't talk a little bit about that program? I think it's very important that people know.
Well, the program will start on November 18th with the first concert, and the first concert is with Yuri Namkung and Evan Corey. So
I think that on one occasion I met Yuri, isn't it?
Oh.
She's from Korea. Huh?
She's from Korea. Yeah.
She's a she's very talented violinist. This is great. I have the events right here. So in December also we have Mishka Moment from piano, isn't it?
Again with Evan Corey.
Con Evan Corey.
Yeah. When Evan said he has friends, he has
friends, isn't it? That's good, man. Thank you so much. And I think that you have planning also to have another event in December 9th. Joshua Guerrero is un tenor.
Yes.
He's from where? Joshua?
He's based in Los Angeles. He's sang in Nogales a few times for the St. Andrew's Children's Clinic benefit.
I think that
he's an amazing tenor. He won a Grammy Award recently, and yes, he was in he and also Christopher Allen, who will be the pianist. They were both young artists at LA Opera and worked with Placido Domingo and James Conlon there. Yeah, and they love coming to Nogales and this area. So
it's a very good opportunity for people from the county and from other closing places right here to come and see work.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Paul, you want to read it and
see
it?
Sure.
Where we have it? So we have it right there. So it's a good opportunity to let the people know what we're going to have. So
right. And it's not on this card, but on the website you can see there's a New Year's Eve gala on December 31st, and that's with Danny Brito, who's from Nogales. And he has a quartet of Latin jazz musicians.
Oh, this is
And
great.
this will be the second time we have a New Year's event, and we might have champagne there. Or
That's great.
no promises. But
Some more benefits.
Yeah.
Lots of benefits. There's lots of benefits. We have a lineup that includes all kinds of wonderful performers, but it's chamber music in the real
Right.
sense of the word, you know. Intimate, the performers in the audience are sort of connected, not just physically, but I think emotionally too, when you hear the music and you can feel the music and you actually are part of it. We also have, we've been working with the U of A, who have the musicians on tour. These are the graduate students that come from the university. I believe they don't always tell us who's going to be there, but I know in March it will be their string quartet. We don't know what will happen in January. I'm still waiting for that. One of the highlights, I think, and I really would like to mention this, last year we had these two young men from San Diego called the Django Shredders. They're two guitars that play music of Django Reinhardt.
Wow.
But they are incredible. And they will be here March 31st. And then we're ending the season with two absolutely intriguing concerts. I think they are anyway. William Feasley is playing classical guitar, but he's taking the paintings of Goya and playing music that represents some of the paintings, some of the etchings, and the time period. So this is the first time he's doing it. It's a premiere performance at the Opera House.
That's great.
And then at the end, Amanda Zori and Walter Aparicio, they have been here before. Absolutely incredible voice. She has a phenomenal voice, Amanda. And Walter comes from Bolivia, yes? Yes. And is an expert on classical Bolivian music. So we've got a lineup that is really unique.
So you guys start very active, isn't it? so it's great to hear all those performances that you guys gonna have. So I will explain a little bit in the audience in Spanish to know what you guys gonna have in this season. Recuerden que una de los eventos o conciertos que va a haber es en noviembre 18, empieza la temporada con Yuri Namgung, que es violinista, y con Evan también, que se va a hacer parte en el piano. En diciembre también viene otra muchacha, Mishka Moment, piano, junto con Evan también. En diciembre 9 viene Joshua Guerrero, un tenor, y Christopher Allen en el piano, que ellos también han tocado, ¿verdad?, en grandes escenarios y junto a Plácido Domingo, y que recientemente Joshua se agarró un Grammy, perdón. Es una buena oportunidad para nosotros, pues, conocer a músicos, ¿verdad?, de una calidad impresionante y que han estado a la altura de las grandes ciudades, ¿verdad?, y con reconocimientos, pues, a nivel nacional e mundial inclusive. En enero 6 viene Miguel Piva, Chris Dorsey, Danielo Cernotto, que son guitarras y bandoneon. What is that?
Bandoneon. It's a button accordion, and in Argentina, it's the instrument that Astor Piazzolla was. He was the one who brought that up and revived the not revived it, but brought the tango to the classical stage. Using that instrument.
Es un instrumento, preguntaba que si era el bandoneón, pues un instrumento, pues, que es parecido al acordeón, pero que se usa, pues, para tocarlo para las tangos y para música de Argentina sobre todo, ¿no? También nos platica a Cristina y Evan que también viene lo que es la Universidad de Arizona, que viene son músicos en un tour que vienen, y me platicaban, o más bien estaba escuchando, que todos esos tipos de música que es más música clásica y acústica, ¿verdad? Porque eso se da porque el lugar, que es el Opera House, está bien condicionado, pues, para que se pueda escuchar muy bien lo que son las músicas de cuerda, de acústica, y que no ocupan pues nada de electrónico, ¿verdad? Ni bocinas pues para poder hacer su performance. Te quería preguntar, Edgardo, ¿tenemos alguna pregunta en la audiencia? Sí.
Hay algunos saludos, están en español. Carlos te dice, admiradora de Eva, toca precioso el piano, felicidades y gracias por volver a Nogales. Manuel Coppola, nuestro amigo Manuel Coppola. Ivan, thanks for all you do in bringing back culture to our little county. Más tenemos también algunos saludos de Patricia Martínez, nuestra amiga Natalie, como siempre no se pierde el show.
Gracias Natalie, gracias Carla, gracias Manuel.
Juan Ramón López también saludos.
Saludos Juan Ramón.
Y Isabel Hernández también un saludo. Y
saludos.
Es lo que tenemos por ahorita, pero este Recuerdo Santos tenemos un pequeño video de unos minutos.
¿Seguro?
De Iván tocando el piano y también la entrevista de Cristina.
¿Quieres que lo pasemos de una vez? Okay. Pues lo que vamos a hacer, we're going to show the information that we took yesterday with Ivan playing the piano and also the interview with you over there. That's good?
Okay.
So, pues vamos a una pausa para mostrarles a ustedes, a la audiencia, la información que tenemos aparte de esta casa de ópera, y ya que se lo hemos mencionado bastante y queremos que sepan dónde está y cómo luce, ¿verdad? Para que vean qué buen trabajo se hizo y qué tan importante es este lugar para los músicos y sobre todo también para nosotros como comunidad, ¿no? Para conocer y disfrutar de música bella. Adelante, Edgardo, gracias. Pues regresamos, ¿verdad? Y gracias a Evan por mostrarnos un poquito de cómo se oye, ¿verdad? La música en el piano y en la casa de ópera de Benderly Candle Opera House. Y no sé si tenemos algo más que comentar. I don't know if we have anything else to mention it. I know that we already have like a place where the people they can buy the tickets from the season, isn't it? Oh yeah. So and also they're going to be different performance and events depend of the availability of the people that some artists they come and they be around, they can be part, so they have to be in contact. So si queremos nosotros conocer dónde podemos llegar a encontrar los boletos y qué es lo que se está presentando, aparte de lo que ya mencionamos ahorita en el programa, ¿verdad? Porque también se puede dar la ocasión de que vengan otros artistas invitados que anden en la área y también se vienen a tocar, ¿verdad? Y a darnos a conocer su música. Así que manténganse en contacto con la página web, que en estos momentos le va a pasar Edgardo aquí en la pantalla para que sepan. Pero de cualquier manera sabemos que tienen una Facebook page también. Sí. ¿Por qué no nos hablas de eso mientras lo pasamos? ¿Cuál es what is the Facebook page? The web page is actually
the web page. Yeah, www.scfpapresents.org.
Or they can even call to 888-202-1942. Or they can even call to the 520-394-0129. La forma de cómo accesar o dónde encontrar la información pues está en esta página web que es www.scfpapresents.org o pueden llamar al 888-202 1942 o también comunicarse al 520-394-0129 para estar más informados de los costos de los boletos, los precios, los detalles acerca de los diferentes eventos que van a tener y también para conocer de futuros eventos. Pueden visitar esa página o también pueden darse una visita, ¿verdad? Por el Patagonia, llegar al Opera House y ver qué información está, porque también la oficina está pegadita ahí, ¿verdad? The office is in the same spot where the Opera House is, isn't it? So the people, they come and visit it and it is open, they can find information for the community?
Not at the moment, but
Okay.
if they would like to come and visit, if they call one of those numbers, we can make an
You
appointment.
can make an appointment and show you.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
We can give a tour, yeah.
That's great. So it's a good opportunity for them too. Muy bien. There is anything else that you guys would like to add?
No, I'm just very grateful that you are here.
No, thank
and
you,
that
thank
you've
you.
invited us to talk about this because it's very, very important, very special for us.
Yeah, it is.
And we would love to share it with everyone.
It's great. So we're also very, very grateful that you guys are here, showing to us in the community this beautiful project, and also it's a very good opportunity for us to come and enjoy a beautiful concert and excellent, high quality, and also very close to here. And also, like we mentioned it before beside the concert, we can also enjoy a beautiful scenic drives, isn't it, over there? So, gracias a ustedes por estar aquí, darnos a conocer su proyecto.
Una pregunta rápida. Dicen que si, ¿qué es la canción que tocó Iván?
Evan, they want to know what is the song that you play in the piano.
Un pedacito y
The
luego la
back.
otra la tocaste más completa, ¿te acuerdas? Nada más.
¿Y eran las dos que estaban?
No,
La segunda.
la segunda.
Ah, ok. Pues muy interesante. Esa segunda, la pieza es de Enrique Granados y se llama Quejas o la maja el ruiseñor. Y interesantemente es la canción que inspiró la famosa canción Bésame Mucho.
Oh, okay.
Sí.
Fíjate qué
Sí,
importante dato.
ajá. Sí, es una serie que se llama Goyescas y son piezas que están inspiradas por la pintura de Goya.
Wow. Mhm.
Sí.
It's great. It's great to hear it. So can you say it in English too?
Oh, sure, yes. So the question was, what piece was I playing? And it was in English, it's Laments or the Maiden and the Nightingale by Enrique Granados. And it's the piece that inspired Bésame Mucho, the song.
The very more famous song. Isn't
The
it?
song is more famous than the original piano piece
Right.
at this point.
It's one of my favorites and your mother's favorite.
Oh, yeah, that's my mom's favorite song. So
And Christina.
and
Jose.
Christina's, yes. So,
It's great. Pues
Thank you.
muchas gracias. So thankful so much. Thank you very much for being here and show us what you guys have done. So
thank you very much.
we're gonna enjoy it, and it's good that the people know about this project too. And so this is another way to the people they will know about this one. So this information is gonna keep in the platform in the Facebook platform, and the Will of Nogales also is gonna be through the YouTube and podcast. Also, so you
Great.
can hear it.
Thank
So,
you.
recuerden, o sea, nomás les decía que esta información se queda grabada para ustedes en la plataforma de Will of Nogales, así como en YouTube y en el podcast también para que lo puedan escuchar. Vamos a seguir trabajando, ¿verdad? Trayendo diferentes individuos, organizaciones y agencias para que sigan dando información de los diferentes eventos que se realizan aquí. Y hablando de información y de eventos, recuérdense que hay eventos este fin de semana. Tenemos también el 50 aniversario del Fresh Produce Association. Tenemos también la tercera muestra culinaria en Tubac, Arizona, en relación con el Fresh Produce Association y diferentes catering companies aquí de la localidad, y de hecho de ambos Nogales. También tenemos la celebración del Día de Muertos en el Consulado Mexicano. Recuerden también que hay un concurso de Catrinas. Si a ustedes les gusta vestirse de Catrinas y quieren participar, va a haber premios. Solamente pues hay que llamar. Ahí le ponemos la información donde tienen que comunicarse para este tipo para donde se pueden comunicarse para registrarse para concursar para las Catrinas. También tenemos el Nogales Río Mercado este viernes. Y recuérdense que de aquí, cerrando aquí, nos vamos a ir aquí a la Americana, donde tenemos la Galería de Arte de Nanette Miranda, donde nuestro amigo Joe Wright va a estar presentando y leyendo parte de su nuevo libro. Unlucky 7, y es el volumen 3, ¿verdad? Que estará presentando pues hoy a partir de las 7 de la tarde en la Galería de Arte de ahí del Americana Motel. Pues creo que es todo lo que tenemos por anunciar. Nos vemos la semana que entra. Y mañana, de hecho mañana también está Joe, ¿verdad? El Joe Wright. Y nos vemos mañana con Joe Wright a las 7 de la tarde. Así que muchas gracias por su atención y estamos en contacto. Y gracias por mantenerse en sintonía y estar con nosotros. Y aparte es cierto, tenemos una entrevista de Cristina Wilhelm de aquí de Patagonia, que es la directora ejecutiva y una de las fundadoras, para que conozcan un poquito más de la historia y de este bonito lugar que está en Patagonia, muy cercano de aquí, para que la disfruten. Gracias. Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Muy buenos días. Estamos hoy en esta bella ciudad que es Patagonia, y en esta ocasión pues venimos We Love Nogales a entrevistar a Cristina Wilhelm de aquí del Santa Cruz de Opera House, Benderly and Kendall, ¿no? Es el nombre de la Opera House. And basically why we're here because we want to learn about this beautiful project, and Cristina, she's gonna let us know about what is the reason of this the mission of this project and how everything started. So please let us know.
It's a very long story, but I'll try to make it short.
Sounds good.
When we first moved here to the area, there was not a lot of music going on in this particular area. And I had a chorus in Boston. So when I got here, I asked around, I said, is there anything happening? And the woman at the Mariposa bookstore said, no, but we've been trying to have a chorus for 9 years. So I said, well, next year when I come back, if you have some names for me, I'd be glad to direct, And so when I got back, there were 35 voices.
Wow.
And so our first enough was in a memorial for 911 here in Patagonia. And from there, in the chorus was a woman, a philanthropist. Her name was Ginny Benderly. And she was a patron of the arts, and really she's responsible for all of this because when we were leaving to go back east, I said, we need a place to perform. And she said, well, I've always wanted one. And she gave us the initial money to start a building, and that was 2006. But in the meantime, we didn't have a place. And so we kept giving concerts in people's homes until she died in 2009. And then this property came up for sale. And we had already been renting that building as our office. And so it came up for sale, and we discovered that there was an extra lot.
Oh, that's great. Came out handy.
So who knew, right? And so that just happened like that. And so then we got another donor to help us out, and the community to support us. And so that started in 2016. In 2017, we opened our doors, only a year later. So we've been, I guess, this is our second season.
So this one is going to be the second season. And the first season, I heard that you have like a 26 concerts, isn't it?
Yes, we had an overwhelming amount of concerts, which this year we're scaling it down a little bit. But yes, we did. People just wanted, and what happened was the performers who came were so excited. They told other performers, and so that's how we got more performers.
Wow, but a 26 performance and events is great.
I know. Not all of them were full, but some of them were standing room only, and that was great.
But it's good to start in something, and when you start great, so that means that you're gonna be.
Let's hope.
Great too. So
let's hope.
So what is the mission of this project, basically?
Our mission for the foundation is to bring people together, form community through music, not only making music, but listening to music. And it's amazing because the people that have come each year since we started have formed their own community. It is amazing. So when they get here, before the concert starts, they are talking about their families and it becomes a real community.
It's great. Congratulations. This is a beautiful project, and it's very, very nice to have something of this category and level right here. And can you tell us about the the board members, who they are?
The board members, Claudia Proto, Mike Massey, Patricia Watrous, Jerry Isaac, Martha Pazzi Puente, my husband, Fred Wilhelm, myself, and Evan Corey.
And Evan Corey. So Evan
Did I count them right? I think.
They did good. Well, thank you so much for this information. It's very interesting to know about the project and how it comes. So the people that is looking and to start visiting and coming to the concert, what they need to do?
They just need to go online, go onto the website, scfpapresents.org. We're a nonprofit. And the calendar's there, the schedule is there. If they want to contribute, donate, they can become friends of the Opera House. Everything, all the information is there on our website.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I think that is a very good opportunity for the people from the area and also from outside the area to come and visit this beautiful town, and also to learn about the different activities that they happen right here, and also to know this beautiful place where a lot of musicians from different parts of the world and the United States, they come and perform right here, isn't it?
They do. They do. They come from all over the world. We've had them from Japan, from Russia, from Mexico, from Central America, all over the place.
That's amazing. Pues thank you so much, Christina. It's a pleasure to have you, and we're gonna pass this information to our platform tomorrow.
Wonderful.
And we want to have Evan right there, so we're gonna talk a little bit more about the history and the activities and the different events that are coming from the future.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so
And
much.
So nice to meet you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you,
And I
Christine.
hope to see you at a concert.
Oh yes, we're gonna be.
And the
around.
next concert is the first concert of the season, November 18th. And that's going to be here at 3 o'clock. And it's Evan Corey and Yuri Namkung, a violinist. And they are wonderful. So
I heard her.
I urge you to come.
She plays beautiful too.
Oh, yes.
Well, thank you so much. Well, we're still around. Thank you very much for being with
You're
us.
very welcome.
My pleasure.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for your job.
I get
It's
a hug.
wonderful.